So it's necessary that we begin by condoling with families of people who died in the Zamfara uh, killing incident, and we want to also say that it is very unfortunate and it's unacceptable that we continue to have to pray about situations like this when they are clearly matters that are physical and not spiritual, things that just require government to be responsible. All right. So uh, my own immediate reaction to this is that why is it always that every time government of Nigeria makes statements that they are on top of a security situation, or they have achieved a certain milestone, that they have been able to arrest a situation, an event happens almost immediately disproving the claim. The other time they also said, oh, they have technically defeated Boko Haram, they struck immediately. While Boko Haram has not come forward to claim credit for this particular Zamfara massacre, no killing or murder of citizens can be justified on the basis of who did it or who did not. Killing is killing. So that's my own immediate reaction. I have the question which I posted on Instagram earlier today for those of you that are following us, that why is it that each time government says they have done something, something happens immediately disproving it? I think they should always make sure that they are sure about what they want to say before they say it henceforth. It's unnecessary you talk. Sometimes just don't talk and continue working. Let the results speak for itself. Don't come out making statements boasting that you have done something and it turns out it has not been resolved. Which is why I want to start on that note, and I want to say that to the families of the people who died, because we can't say they lost their lives. They were not careless with their lives. They died. So those that died in that incident, we want to say to their families that may their gentle souls rest in perfect peace, and that may this not repeat. At least this occurrence should end. And we also want to say to people whose relatives or families or bloods were kidnapped in this same event or incident, that we pray, because they have relegated us. They have turned all of us to praying mantis in this country. We always pray. When we are failed in our physical responsibilities, we end up praying. We pray, okay, we pray that God will make sure that He safeguards, God will help us safeguard the lives of the people kidnapped, and help us ensure that most of these people return safely to their family. Well, somebody whose brother was kidnapped says that they supported President Muhammadu Buhari the first time and the second time, and that they are not happy about what's happening. This person is in Zamfara, and then she became emotional, and here's what she has to say.
Baba, I'm very, very angry. Baba, I love you to the moon and back, but I'm ready to say it the way it is. Baba, you have failed us. Baba, I'm disappointed. Baba, I regret fighting for you. Baba, today I'm crying because my brother then another kidnappers, and they are demanding from us 200 million. Just something she pay. Why don't she back where exactly you? Baba, why? Nemo kaimaka Baba. Me muka yi maka soyayya da muka yi maka ita ce laifi? Supporting nika da muke yi shine laifi Baba? Me muka yi maka, where have we gone wrong? Zamfara Nijar ce? Ba Najeriya ba ce? Amma mun ji akan wani mutum ɗaya da aka kashe ka fito ka yi magana. Mu duk rana muna.
Well, that was one of the persons whose brother got kidnapped, in Zamfara, and then she's not happy. Well, another person who reacted is TV personality, journalist Kadaria Ahmed, who had to, defy ethics. It gets to a point where you defy ethics. As a guy, come, we are not. See, forget all this principle of hearing from the other side. If the other side is not willing to speak to you, what happens? So as a result, okay, so as a result, somebody is saying that, forget all this ethics issue of principle of balancing and all that. What are you balancing when people are dying and government is not necessarily responding? So they had to come out and pressure the government. Part of what they did was protests, and Kadaria Ahmed made two important statements, and I'm going to play the video to you. Two important statements. Number one was to say that the governor of Zamfara state is one of the most irresponsible and unreliable she has ever seen. Not me. I have a video evidence. This is Kadaria Ahmed.
Tell us why you are part of it. We're part of this because we're sick and tired of people getting killed and nobody doing anything about it. We're here to tell the government and those that are in charge of security that Zamfara lives matter. Every time there are issues in other places, we come out, we protest, we march. And now that it is right at our own doorstep, we have to also come out and protest and march. Our people are being killed like they're flies, and it doesn't seem to matter to anybody. So that's why we're here, and that's why we're marching.
Now, the government is making a mistake. Are we saying that that government has not done well?
As far as I'm concerned, that government is the most useless government in the history of Nigeria. Okay? Quote me. He is the most useless governor in the history of Nigeria. This is a governor whose reaction to the killings in his state was to resign as chief security officer.
Oh, yes.
He went on the record to say that he cannot be chief security officer. So I don't know what he's still doing in office. He doesn't care. He only cares about the people of Zamfara when it comes to politics. That's the only thing that matters to him. The fact that they're getting killed doesn't matter. He lives most of his life here in Zamfara, in Abuja. How can you govern a state for 8 years from Abuja? What sort of leadership is that? We're so happy he's on his way out. He's hopeless as a leader. He has not done well for our people. Under him, Zamfara has deteriorated. I grew up in Zamfara. A lot of people here don't understand when we talk about the Zamfara we grew up in because they don't know it. The Zamfara I grew up in was peaceful, it was affluent. We had businesses, we had gineries, we had tanneries, we had textiles, we had oil mills,
Sweet factories?
we had sweet factories. Where are they now? And it is down to him and his godfather.
So what are we asking now?
We are asking for Muhammadu Buhari, the president of Nigeria, to show the people of Zamfara the same regard they have shown for him. For 2 elections now, they've come out in large numbers to vote for him. Can he, for goodness sake, show that he also cares about them? Can he provide security so that we can sleep in our homes? If this government, these politicians cannot do it, can we declare a state of emergency? So that we can go to our homes. We can't visit home. I haven't been home in over a year because they kidnap you from your house. Then they kill you. We are tired.
It used to be in the villages. Now it's even in Gusau, the capital.
Well, so that was Kadaria Ahmed. Now, for those of you who would say, and of course I'm already seeing comments like that already, who would say, they got what they deserved, they voted for blah 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 blah, and they are getting results for it. Well, somebody called Vacates Omojuwa has a word for you. But before I go to Omojuwa, I want to quickly go to Sowore, who also said he had foretold these people that voting somebody on the basis of sentiment that you are from the same zone does not guarantee you security. And this is Sowore.
To say to you, you vote for Atiku, you have voted for another 16 years of darkness. That's right. PDP brought the past. You vote for Buhari, you are voting for Boko Haram, you are voting for herdsmen, you are voting for Zamfara people. Those who thought that Buhari is from the north, they are the ones who are under attack right now. There is no southern village or city that is under attack, only northern villages. You go to Zamfara, Katsina, everybody is under siege. You go to Borno, you go to Adamawa, are these people not northerners? Those who have voted based on northern sentiment, look at your life. vote for the right person, then he will come and fix you wherever you are. You are entitled to live in the north, you are entitled to live in the south. But if you make this country work, you can live anywhere in Nigeria.
So that was it from Sowore himself. All right, now remember, a lot of you are already saying, like I said the other time, that people got what they voted for, and I can see, yes, I can see already. They got what they voted for. That's your problem. Blah blah blah. Well, somebody has words for you, and that is the person of Vacates Omojuwa, the popular Twitter person. Let me not use a funny adjective there. All right, so here's it from Omojuwa saying to people. Says Omojuwa says, those saying Zamfara people deserve what they are getting because they voted Buhari do not care for humanity or any collective progress. It is the height of evil to suggest people deserve to die because they voted differently from you. Not to mention those who voted your choice. In other words, not all of those people who are suffering this situation voted the person who is currently there. Some of them might have also voted your choice. This is me interpreting it my own way now. Alright? So it is therefore not totally okay to suggest that people deserve to die all because they voted the person you did not vote. Alright? For humanity's sake, I agree that Omojuwa is correct. We should not always look at it and say they deserve to die. Education is what they probably lack. We educate them. Yes, you are right that they might have voted based on sentiments that has now reinforced the problem they ought to have escaped. Alright? But there's a way to say it. At least, first of all, condole now, sympathize with people. It's humanity. Politics should not make us forget humanity. You are fighting for governance, they are fighting for politics. They want to sound politically correct. Fine. But at least be human. Alright, be human, because you don't also win them over by telling them that they are wrong, by telling them that they deserve to die. Okay? You don't win them over by telling them that they deserve to die. At any rate, I'm going to rush because I'm running out of battery. And don't also forget that I came online the first time my audio went out. I'm having troubles because even my audio is giving me some terrible, So at any rate, let me go on. That's why I say I need money. I need money. People, help this ministry. Help this ministry. We need money. I need to buy a lot of things so that I will be able to do my stuff well. All right. Federal government announcements. This is President of Nigeria's handle on Twitter. Says, announcement: in the face of intelligence reports that have clearly established a strong and glaring nexus between the activities of armed bandits and illicit miners, with both mutually reinforcing each other, the federal government of Nigeria has directed as follows: that 1. Mining activities in Zamfara and other affected states are hereby suspended with immediate effect. 2. Consequently, any mining operator who engages in mining activities in the affected locations henceforth will have its license revoked. 3. All foreigners operating in the mining fields should close and leave within 48 hours. Alright. Now, that said, but Omojuwa also flated the federal government for saying this, and then he went out after condemning those who said those people deserve to die, came back to the federal government and quoted that thing. The federal government said it is ridiculous and unfair to suggest that I am not concerned about the situation, that's President Muhammadu Buhari, in Zamfara, or doing anything about it, ensuring the protection. My battery is running low. Ensuring the protection of the people of Nigeria is one of my primary responsibilities and functions. No other issue dominates my attention as much. Omojuwa quoted this and said, citizens didn't vote for your concern or doing anything. They voted for results. And with human lives, it is even more important that they see results. Mr. President, you have failed the people of Zamfara and continue to do so. There's nothing ridiculous about this fact. Well, that's Omojuwa for you. And then, what is your reaction? Please, I may not be able to read all the comments tonight because I'm running out of battery. My system is warning me seriously. There's no electricity, now. everything I have is improvisation. Well, let your comments keep coming. I'm going to read them because I have to stop now. Otherwise, if I don't stop it, it will stop me, and it will not be right. All right, so I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. I'm sorry it's a very short one. It's not my fault. My battery is complaining. It wants to shut down by itself. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. And then for those of you that want to support the show, I'm going to put it in the comment section and pin the account details. Those of you that are asking to support, I need to buy a lot of devices to keep me ongoing, because I'm not